Just waking up. Just waking up. I've been up since 6, but I'm not up yet. It's 8 a.m., 8:08 a.m. And there's a lot of controversy about the UFOs. Obviously, I did this on a Monday. Most of you will be working, but it doesn't matter. You have an extra little surprise. When you get home with some updates, I've been listening to pilot claims about certain things, been writing a whole bunch of stuff down because there's a lot of jumbled up information about the UFO balloons. And now people are fighting about the UFOs and the balloons. It's just balloons. They've been around during the Trump era. No. The balloons that were around during the Trump era are not the same balloons that we're seeing now. And we've seen only one balloon video that was presented by someone in Montana. Okay. Hey, hello. I might get some new people here. But for streaming on a Monday, thank you very much. MTA, hi to you. If you guys are and gals are listening up, these real Wayno, hey yo, Gary, thanks guys. Static Bad, there's a team coming in. Dwayne White, hey friends, how's it going, Manny H? So people are all confused about the UFOs and aliens. It's like I've been saying it for years, like a lot of you. What does a UFO mean? It means an unidentified aerial. It means unidentified flying object. Does it mean it's alien? No. But now I'm seeing even some of the channels that I'm following, not channels, but news and truth seekers that are blowing it off as nothing and it's just a balloon. How does someone have that technology to be able to say, well, that's just a balloon going by? Alex Jones, band video. I listen to him all the time. But, you know, Alex is Alex. And he comes up with this thing this morning on his last show that he said, you know, it's just balloons and this and stuff. I've heard him thousands of times claiming to Joe Rogan that aliens exist, that they're here and they're under control and they're being given certain pills that nobody knows what they're being given to be controlled. But when somebody says that there's a UFO off the coast of China, everyone goes ballistic. Why? If it's in the news, let's use common sense. People shouldn't be getting all screwed up about the red flags. Take it down a notch. Take it down a notch, guys, about the red flags. I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about in general. Automatically, you see UFOs in the sky. It's all fake. It's all balloons. It's weather balloons. It was seen during Trump. It doesn't matter. Let it go. What if there are bombs in that? What if they're gathering information of where the military bases are? If the Pentagon's hiding this, it's not for nothing. I'm going to confirm to you 2 days, I heard jets flying over here. It wasn't one jet, it was several jets. And the intel that I have is from Bruce because I filmed it. I heard it. No, I didn't film it. It was coming from the States, from what I thought, heading towards the north. You could hear this massive hissing of several jet planes that were going somewhere. And I'm just on the border between the US and Canada. So where were they going? It was during a storm, a 3-day storm here in Canada. Military jets come down from the States and fly over the stormed areas. So they're not seen and they can head down to the north without being seen by flying around in the clouds. I was looking at the sky this morning. I saw an object in the sky this morning. You know me, I'm not crazy. And here's the thing. You know those balloons that they're talking about during the Trump era? They're balloons, right? The one shot down over Alaska and some or over Canada from an F-22 Raptor was a metallic disc. Metal balloons don't float, guys, okay? We have testimony from a lot of pilots saying, well, not a lot of pilots, a few pilots, saying themselves that it's affecting their sensors. And then when they said that, everyone goes, it's a red flag. They're just saying that and stuff like that. I don't linger on red flags anymore because no matter what comes out, everyone goes, oh, it's a red flag. It's this, it's that, it's real, it's not. The aliens are here already. They're not coming. People say the aliens are coming. Scientists are getting a signal from space and nobody cares. It's just a red flag. So it's like mentioning the red flag is what's going to cause everybody not to know any of the truth. So Dwayne, Manny, hey, you guys, Shirley, can't believe I'm seeing some new faces coming here. Obviously, I changed the time Not changing the time of the live streams, but I wanted to come on this morning because I've been documenting all this information about the UFOs, and now they just shot down or going to shoot down a UFO or UFOs off the coast of China. Okay, could be China saying the same thing to try to cause an event. I get it, but would that guy in Montana have filmed a balloon? Supposedly, don't forget, he said it was a balloon because it was. He never said it was a balloon. It was just a round object. Okay, it exploded with gas inside of it once it was taken down. But people are jumping on and insinuating on. I'm not putting Alex Jones down. He knows everything, but it's information coming in from him. But when he gives his own opinion, he's also allowed giving his own opinion. But you got to be careful telling people that, hey, those are the balloons that were around during the Trump era. No, they're not, because people would not have been talking about them. Do they scramble Canadian jets? Because in Alaska, Canada's remaining hidden. We had 2 jets there too, along with the F-22 Raptors that came down from the States when supposedly Trudeau ordered it. We're living in the United States of Canada, right? Of Mexico. We're all one clique. It's one world order, and they're all one in one basket. We're all different, right? You got Mexican people, American people, Canadian people, and people all around the world. But as there's borders for us, but there's no borders for the ones ruling everything. Lots of information coming in. Mr. Peter Benton, geez, thanks for being here this morning, man. My eye wasn't too good this morning, but I said, hey, I'm going to come on before the eye gets bad. Probably won't be here for a couple of hours, but I'm going to read all the information, all the crap that's happening with the updates of the UFOs. Hey, Bruce and everyone, good to see you on a Monday, bro. And on my way to work, you saw the news then. Yes. And when you get back, my brother, you'll be able to, thanks, man, for the generous contributions, for being here, man, members and everything. You're going to be able to listen to that tonight. And it's probably stuff that maybe possibly already heard. But when pilots start talking about stuff, and I can see that the Pentagon is actually trying to stop them from talking, well, you can't help but wonder, like, what the hell's going on? Salut, MTO. Salute. Skywise observations. Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Yo, hey, Team Signal. Thanks for being here, you guys. Mr. Clyde Laws Rules. How are you doing, man? Good morning. I hope you're feeling well, brother. I hope you're regaining force and strength. A lot of my friends are going through a lot of ups and downs with all the crap going on around the world. I hope the health is doing good. Clyde, nice to see you, man. Thanks for being a member, bro. Thanks for everything, you guys. Octavio. Hey, muchas gracias por ver mi canal de investigación. Thank you very much. We're talking about ovnis this morning, flying all over the place. As a matter of fact, Octavio, maybe, gracias, amigo, maybe UFOs are going to be seen in Mexico soon, or they already are in Mexico and people aren't talking about them. And, I'm pretty sure all the countries that are seeing them. Hey, Paul Torres Petla, thank you very much. Thanks, you guys. Some new people. Awesome. I'm stoked to get some new people here. Mick, always goes well. Havoc My Dimension, love the name. Hello from, there we go. Friends from Ontario. Thank you very much, Canadian people, for coming to the channel. Havoc My Dimension is from Chapleau, Ontario. Eyes in the sky, man. You should be seeing some balloons going by. Apparently, they're coming in from the North Pole. But if there's some seen off the coast of China, whether it be true or not, I don't know. But let me tell you something. The people would not be scrambling jets for weather balloons. Ever, nor shooting them down so that people will see them being shot down. Okay. As for the false red flags, yeah, I know there could always be a possibility of them being a red flag, but do I always come on here? Never. And sit down and say, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. Aside from the red flag, I just like analyzing and observing exactly what information is coming in without jumping up and telling people, well, they're saying is aliens and, geez, I don't know. Alex Jones, I love him to pieces. He was mad this morning, or was it yesterday's, I think it was the 12th or the 13th, must be the 13th, saying that everybody's saying that it's aliens coming. Yeah, sort of like you when you said that the frogs were gay and was right, but people didn't believe you at the beginning. So relax. People are allowed their opinions. But I think if someone is going to go around as a big channel getting millions of people supporting them, as I do, start telling people that it's all a false flag, that there's no dangers and stuff like that, it can put many people in danger and harm's way. I don't want nothing from China flying around in the sky. As a matter of fact, you're not going to tell me, do you remember balloons during the Trump era? And I'm talking about seeing them with your eye. They're all saying, oh, there were balloons all over the sky. I've never seen one in my bloody life. I've seen a weather balloon when I was really, really, really young. I'm so upset that I didn't pick it up. I didn't think anything of it. As a matter of fact, I think it landed in our yard when I was living near Beauharnois. And yeah, and it was a white balloon, not that big, but a white balloon with some strings underneath it, metal strings that was attached to, with plastic over it, that was attached to a giant box, very, very big box that was locked. There was a 1-800 number on the front that said, do not open. Please, call here to have the box retrieved. Today, I would have kept the box. I would have opened it up to try to see what was inside of it. But in reality, sure, there are weather balloons flying around, but weather balloons that are over China do not drift over to Canada and the US. That's bullshit. Come on. I mean, it's never before been seen. Stargazer, hello. Hey, Gabriel, thank you very much. And Navitas, thanks, you guys. Hey, the real Wayno in the house. We got Charlene Williams, thanks for being here. Good morning. Nice to see some of the members here too. Roswell balloon and now balloon too much balloon. That's exactly it. And that's what's happening. People are flipping out saying, oh, it's like Roswell was just balloons. It wasn't balloons back during the Roswell days. So now they're going to start saying that it's balloons. But now here's the thing. Whether it be balloon shaped or not, it could still be something dangerous. So, and again, keep in mind, a UFO is something unidentified. Watch this. What did I throw? You don't know? Guess what? It was an unidentified flying object, or let's call it an unidentified thrown object. It's just easy to blow things off. Aliens are already here on Earth, Alex Jones. Yeah, okay, they could be. They're not going to be putting up balloons. Wait 1,000 years, and their big mastermind plan was to send up a freaking balloon to do what? It's not normal that it's over our territories and other territories. If people are shooting them down, okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. Dimensional Demons, IMO, but distraction for the kitty touchers list. There you go, Marco. Yeah, you said it well. The kitty touchers list. The Epstein list that everybody is waiting for to come out is going to, or would change everything. You can only imagine some of the people that we all know that are on those lists, maybe even some presidents and stuff. So, but Dimensional Demons is another thing. A lot of people come here and they tell me, and that's always been a topic of conversation on this channel. Aliens can be spirits. And I got a lot of people that support the channel here you guys have your own ideas, right? It could be spirits and aliens, demons and whatnot. Some people are like, could be an advanced alien race. And some people say, well, the advanced alien race is actually hiding here on Earth. And sure, it could make sense. Maybe they're in Antarctica, right? Like we know there's alien buildings, but again, alien to us, without saying necessarily that they're aliens. But the term UFO and the term aliens has always been confused by a lot of people. UFO flying by in the sky, and one guy says, dumbass, it was a plane. Well, okay, if you don't know if it's a plane, it's a UFO, right? It's basically it. Some people just linger on that and try to, attract people. I don't care what anybody says. The news all over the world, okay, are saying and putting in their article titles, UFOs shot down over a certain country. Why are they doing this if they've never done it before? Because maybe they never shot down UFOs before. So whether the fact they're balloons or not, the one in Alaska was not a balloon. And there's only that video from Montana that people showed the balloon. If not, nobody would have showed it, the balloon. Then somebody filmed it being shot down. I'm sure it's not the government that was going to post the video of the balloon being shot down. So maybe all this balloon talk or UFO talk came out just because someone in Montana saw a cylindrical object that was stationary over Montana. So listen, some of the pilots, I want to see what I wrote here. There's a couple of things that I didn't want to forget. So pilots who approach the craft. So it's called a craft. Okay. They're calling it a craft, right? It's not a balloon. There's no mention of them calling it a balloon. Like the first one was a balloon. Now we're a week into it with other objects in other country, and people are saying, well, it's a balloon. It was a Chinese balloon. It was a Chinese balloon. How did they know it was a Chinese spy balloon if there was no indication or signia on it? There's no words or anything on it. It could be a red flag that China's turning around and saying, we have a balloon on our coast. Oh, it's not us. It's not us. Yeah, I get it. I get it could be a red flag. But am I going to come on here and tell everyone it's just a red flag without having any confirmation? No, we can talk about it instead. So the pilots who approached the craft say that they had different things happen to them. So just that information, you say, well, what do you mean had different things happen to them? Right? So had different things happen to them, and they say different things were occurring with their aircraft, their jet aircraft, right? So it was shot down before heading into Dead Horse, Alaska. So just off the coast of Alaska on Canadian ground. Dead Horse is right along the water there. And it was shot down. You can see on the map, it's just to say that it was touching inside of Dead Horse. So they're going to be retrieving these objects, and they're going to be bringing them to laboratories to find out exactly what these objects were capable of doing. So the pilots were not able to identify the object. There's another thing. Okay, they're calling it a UFO. They were not able to identify what the object was and what it looked like. And then there's excuses from the military higher up saying, well, they're driving an F-22 Raptor and it's very, very quick. It's fast. So they're probably not going to get a good visual of the UFO as it's going by. So that's it. Military cannot find out what the UFOs look like because they fly too fast. So stupid. That's bullshit. That's a red flag when they say that. That for me, it makes me laugh. I was getting really mad at the things that they were saying, like a lot of you, I'm sure. So the U.S. defense officials sent an F-35 jet. Now look up these jets, the F-22 Raptors, the F-35s. These are very high-tech advanced jets that they're scrambling out over the States and other countries like Canada, now even China, supposedly scrambled jets to go and shoot balloons. Nah, to try and find what this thing was. That's one of the pilot, the U.S. Defense scrambled an F-35 to send it out to visually try to locate what the hell this object was. Pilots gave very conflicting accounts. There's another one. So you have a couple, not hundreds, but probably 2 to 4 pilots, got 2 Canadian pilots, 2 American pilots that were not able to come up with the same visual, right, of this object. So that they have conflicting accounts. One pilot said the object interfered with the pilot's sensors. So there's a problem, right? Why would pilots be saying that? So whether it be a balloon or not, I don't really give a crap about it being a balloon or not. All I know is that it shouldn't be affecting the jets, right? If it's just a surveillance. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read a bit further here, but they said that there wasn't even an effing camera, surveillance camera on the object once they retrieved it. Think of it. The object interfered with the pilot's sensor. So the pilot said that they did not know how the object was capable of moving without seeing any sign of a propulsion system, right? They will be analyzing the debris from the objects they shoot down. So they did not, what did it just say? They did not see any propulsion systems on the object, and a military pilot didn't understand how the object was moving in the sky. So is it safe to say that these are UFOs? Of course they are. Especially that we didn't get back the shapes, eh? They never told us the shapes of the objects. We got one, the balloon that was the size of 3 buses. Then there's another one over Alaska that was not shaped like a balloon, and it was as small as a car. They didn't know what it was. They can't even give a visual as to what the shape is. It's obviously some type of craft because they mentioned it was a craft. If not, they shouldn't have mentioned it was a craft. They did. They said it's a craft. So a UFO is a craft. It's an unknown craft that was shot down. So are we in another Roswell incident? I think it's only normal that people are all hyped up. Yes, people brought in the story that scientists are receiving signals from a close star. Maybe it has nothing to do with that, but I'm not mad at people for mentioning that. It's just an interesting topic. It's beyond interesting. Charlene, you said it. It's true. Common sense is really a rare thing. It doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. Red Down Invasion, yes. Daz, nice to see you. Much love from the UK. Thank you very much. Mashizu Biz, we are not alone and never have been. I agree with that 100%. I don't think it was ET, but human made. There you go. Them common sense. Or yes, could be demons, of course. It's, right? Because you're open-minded, right? Same here. I don't think they would just shoot down not threatening UFOs. Exactly. You don't know, but no, you're right. You're right about that. Yes, Daz, they're spinning us a story. Absolutely. A diversion. A lot of you are very awake too, and you tell me, Bruce, it's a diversion. Somebody says they're diverting. I said it myself too. I said, like, if they're in the water, sending submarines in the ocean, and they want to divert the attention, send a bunch of balloons up over top, and people are like, "Look, the balloon up in the sky." Like Pink Floyd, a plane up in the sky. People are like, just, that's how we are. It's not that we're naive, it's we've been indoctrinated like that. The system forces us to take care of our homes, our families, and we'd have no time for bullshit, excuse the expression, but it's true. But when it comes to these things, nobody's looking this up. Nobody's looking in the sky except for people like you and I that are curious about the things. When you listen to what they're saying, don't coincide. You just said it. They're spitting us up a story. That's exactly what they're doing. Raven Quest, thank you very much. Bruce and Peeps, hey, California in the house. Love your channel, Bruce. You're awesome. I thank you very much. Appreciate you guys for watching the videos. Lots of cool stuff that I've been seeing on the moon. I mean, it's just ridiculous that it's not in the news. But I'm really grateful for all of you stopping by. I'm happy to see some new faces here because I changed the stream time. They're gonna go all out and crazy this year to try to do a bit more streams when the eye permits it. See, there we go. This is why I do this. We get more information from people around the world. Gary Elrod, thanks a lot, says that there's more activity at Selfridge AFB in Michigan too. So, of course, these stories are just coming out, and it takes a couple of hours sometimes for the stories to get out to everybody so that everybody finds out exactly what's going on. Oh, things are jumping around here this morning. Yeah, it could be, Mick. Same week, Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. This comes out. Balloons, World War III speak. Scary, Marco Polo. Hey, thanks, bro. Nice to see you. Yeah, and that's another thing I'm worried about. And I noticed a couple of you said it at the same time. I was mentioning it the other day. Super Bowl. Every time the Super Bowls, I'm worried about an attack or something. I mean, I wouldn't even go to the Super Bowl anymore. I've never been. Big gatherings. I don't go to big gatherings. I'm just not trusting it. It's not about being phobic. It's about being aware of your surrounding. It's something not right. Big cover up, like Marco says. Absolutely. Yeah. Crazy AI. AI is an alien. Well, it's alien to us, and AI is taking over the world. And as a matter of fact, did you guys know that they're saying now they're using artificial intelligent programs to be able to decide what happens with climate change and everything? The AI, yeah, it's not a good thing for what they're using it for. In reality, I had this crazy dream or illusion, but I don't think it's so crazy anymore. And I still think it. And I said it a hell of a long time ago in 2016, the first week that I started the channel. I had a video, and I made a video about an automated world. Imagine living in a world where everything's automated by artificial intelligence programs and robots, where everything can be done without having a human, aside from maybe a few humans looking over things. The elites want to leave and still control us. They can put AI in place and so on and so forth and go on to other planets, even though that's a little far-fetched maybe for some people. Mr. Peter Benton, thanks again. Fuzilu, UK here. Hey, yes, my friends from the United Kingdom. Thank you. JFKJ. Yep, could be a distraction. You're absolutely right. Threat to their power control. They are a threat to their power control. I think so too. Alex Matta, we are still here, just like this kind of content. Thank you so much. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, it's exciting. That's why I wanted to come on this morning, because all this news is just blowing my mind. Jojo, price of balloons these days. I know, so expensive. JT, hi. I was going to put up an image in the community of a balloon sale, weather balloon sale in China. What the hell, balloons? Balloons? What are they going to tell us? Are they going to admit what those objects were, what they were capable of? They tell us the least possible. So eyes open in the sky. Every time somebody like that guy in Montana that busts them by showing a balloon or something like that, or something in the sky, they have to speak up about it. That's why I like getting a lot of things on the moon. Maybe it's not on the news, but maybe some of the things that I and you guys and everybody gets on the moon that shows in the video, someone is always watching. And if it's something that's, a danger to national security, they're probably not going to mention it, but they're going to look into it. That's another reason why they are not talking about the shapes of the balloons. It's a danger for national security. So that confirms right off the bat, they're not freaking balloons. If they talked about the first one being a balloon and they're not talking about the shapes of the other ones, it's because they're not balloons. They could have just said, "Oh, they're all balloons." It was a big Chinese wedding, and they let go some doves and stuff, and then it got windy, and the doves crashed and died, and the balloons drifted off to Canada and the U.S. They're full of shit. Doesn't make any sense. So they say they do not know where the objects are from. There's another thing they're saying. So recently, as of yesterday, the FBI is taking the lead in analyzing the debris. So now the FBI is involved, even though they usually always are. One U.S. official said there was no obvious surveillance equipment on one of the objects. It downed an object, retrieved it. There are no surveillance equipment on it. What is it? So there's another thing that's important. Chinese balloons are said to be going over 40 places. How come? How come not 40 places are registering this? Or is it 40 places in the States and Canada and South America or whatnot? A little concerning. So they're saying it's a provocation from China. If they are all from China, it's a definite provocation. They have no business here, that's for sure. An object also seen over Lake Huron yesterday. I have Leah and a whole bunch of people. Thanks, you guys, for letting me know that. An object seen over Lake Huron yesterday. And China declares having spotted UFOs off the coast of China. So there's a lot of stuff going on. That was coming in as information as I was, waiting and expecting something to happen. We're going to hear about it on the blackvault.com, maybe a year from now or a year and a half, saying, hey, it turns out those Chinese balloons were something really, really serious. So who knows? Is that the sun? Oh my gosh. Puppy Tunes. Trump is British royal blood. He's one of them. I was hearing about that. That could absolutely be possible. But do you notice that we're seeing a breakup from inside? from the royals if you want. Why did Harry leave the royals? Because he probably knew what was to come with the royals. He called them Nazis. And how come? I never understood why people. I don't like him because he's a leftist, there, Harry. But why is everyone so mad at him for talking against his family? Shouldn't people be listening to what this kid's saying? Would he put his royal family down if they weren't Nazis? They're from Romania. They're from ancient Romania and Germanic. They're German, Romanian German. They're not English. The Rothschilds have no English in them at all. No family tree, no background. I know that. My grandfather left me the Queen's family tree, which goes back to all the mothers. And here you're looking and you're like, what the hell? The Duchess of Ukamuka and the Duke of Epicopa, and what the hell? They're not from here. They're not from here. So of course some of them can be involved or can be elites themselves or have royal blood. Look at Elon Musk. I'm not happy with Neuralink. I'm not happy that he's furnished satellites over Ukraine to, further the left. The idiot just woke up now. So, but there's a term used in the Bible for that, not because I'm religious, I'm spiritual, but the term is lukewarm. If they say you can't be lukewarm, what does that mean as an expression? People are either really hot or they're really cold, but you can't be lukewarm. You got to be one or the other. You're good or you're bad. Elon Musk is lukewarm. He stops Alex Jones from going on Twitter, which I have no idea why, because he lost his son, I think, and he was affected by what Alex Jones said. But again, it's playing God. He's not there to be judging who should be on Twitter or not. These assholes really are insulting. They really affect me. And I see it. I see all the players out there, all the ones that are full of crap. And, even here I have to be careful what I'm saying because you keep getting strikes. Which maybe all this balloon stuff is part of the alien hoax. Absolutely. What do you think? For sure. It can be. 99 red balloons. Yes. No, Raven, well said. Maybe all this balloon stuff is part of the alien hoax. What do you think? I don't know. It can be possible, but I really think shit's getting real. I think something's happening now that people don't know. Where I got scared is when the Pentagon said during the UFO reports, after like 50 plus years after Roswell, said, well, did you know that it's just bullshit? It's just bullshit. They're telling us things like we have our own minds to decide what's going on. So the Pentagon, when they turn around and say, well, it's not a UFO or it is a UFO or it's not this or it's not that, they're part of the problem. They're really part of the problem. And we know what happened with Nord Stream. I don't have to get into that one either. And that's just up in the air now. They admit that it was blowing up, and then all of a sudden, well, people go back to their jobs and their work. There's a fight up in the elites. The elites are fighting, and it's great. And I knew it was going to happen. The younger elites are going to fight with the older elites, right? And they're going to want power of the younger elites, just like their daddies and mommies, like a lot of people that are popular or famous, and people don't know why. Like, that person's boring. Why do they talk like Kim Kardashian? I'm sorry, with all due respect, I don't give a shit about her. I don't know anything she's ever done. She's not too pretty, she's oddly shaped, like totally weird. When you get a tomato out of the garden and the tomato has this really odd shape and you like put it online for everyone to see. That's Kim. She's an odd shaped tomato. No, but it's like it's a scenario that they're creating for people, I think, to divert us. People are interested in so many things, and they go online. Look at the interest online on YouTube. Yeah, I got a real 14-inch telescope that's showing real footage I could get killed for showing because I was lucky enough to be able to see it, right? The trolls are also like, oh, you think she's so hot? No, I don't think I'm hot. I think I'm lucky as hell to have been able to find those things and to share them, try to get them out to other people. But the elites are fighting up in the ranks, and what that's going to do, it's going to cause them not to be able to take over with the Agenda 230 is what I believe. I'm hoping anyways. GM from New York Yoga with Denise. Thank you so much. Lise. Thanks, guys. Dion's here. Yeah. People turning on others are not ruling. That's what's happening. They should have over cities so they can't attempt to shoot them down. Yeah, and see, that's another thing, right? If it was there, it's using common sense. If it was an alien or something like that, an intelligent race, I think he would know that, and he would stay over territories. But the fact that it had to come across the water, right, from China, I don't know if you know it. Look on the map. I'm looking at the globe right now. I see China and I see the U.S. What's the goal? It's sending directly something to go over China or Canada. I mean, I don't know. Thank you, Lise. Eh? Yeah, Clyde. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. I decided, hey, why not come on Monday morning before I get started to answer all the comments. I thank you so much for listening to the last videos. The sun extremely agitated. Just had a big solar flare on the north side of the sun that created a fire NATO massive vortex, has never been seen before. Our stars are acting up. Why are they admitting everything now? Why are they? People are like, they're not admitting nothing. Yes, they are. They have 12 new satellites around Jupiter, whether they UFOs or not. They're admitting that. They're admitting about more planets in the solar system now. It's about time that they start doing that, even though it's only a little bit of what they're doing. It's not exactly what we want to know, but Writer 2036, this is the first phase of testing Earth's defense. Well said. Second phase will probably be the forward alien scout, corvette, and cruiser fleet. Yeah, could be. And we'll see Elon Musk's, it makes sense what you say though. You'll see Elon Musk's red car come back from Mars with the dummy in it. Yep, ruling in their own heads. I think the Turkey stuff was HARP energy weapon. Marco, I believe that in that possibility too, 100%. I would lean more towards that, probably even. Honestly, yes. Yeah, David, it's definitely here. It is really here. They can't hide it anymore, and that's why all these silly stories are going to come out to put them down. I mean, boy, Alex was mad this morning saying, "Hey, people so stupid thinking this is a red flag. This is a red flag." He said, it's not aliens for Pete's sakes. And then anyways, I saw a video of him talking with Joe Rogan. Anyways, he said it many a times that aliens exist. He knows. I don't know when he's going to jump on the bandwagon. I'll tell you why. Because Alex Jones and everyone were told they would be killed if ever they brought attention to what was on the moon. Bruce, an amateur astronomer, ufologist, right? I'm 7 years into it, but I'm still going to be an amateur, I guess. How long do I have to, can I work and not be called an amateur? I don't know, but I'm doing pretty good work. I was lucky. I'm not arrogant. I don't believe I'm better than anyone else, but I do believe in luck, and I do believe that some people are maybe chosen for certain things in life. Maybe a spirit says, well, you in this lifetime, you're going to expose this, and you in this lifetime, you're going to harm your kids, and you're not going to do anything good. It's all written down what we're going to do, and exposing the truth about what the hell's going on is partly what I want to do. The moon is inhabited 100%. Lou Bézia. France Tremblay, bon lundi. Quelle surprise. Ben, merci beaucoup. La surprise, c'est vous. Avoir pris le temps de venir voir la chaîne. C'est bien apprécié. Je vous remercie. On est en train de parler des ovnis, le phénomène d'ovnis que le monde sont tout fâchés parce qu'ils disent, c'est pas des extraterrestres, c'est juste des ballons. C'est comme l'histoire de Roswell. Vernon, good day to you, man. Thanks, you guys. Hang in there, Clyde, man. I'm going to send some energy your way, brother. You got to hang in there, buddy. Remember Von Braun's assistant warned of, them blaming aliens for war on Earth, and it would be a lie. They're very good. Satan Force, Divak. Thank you very much for mentioning that, because you're very right about that. And it could be possible. Yes, absolutely. Turn around and say there's an alien invasion because it's China, for a foreign or adversarial country. Could be Russia. Those balloons could all be from Russia too. China admitted it was a balloon. See, here's the problem. China admits that the one of the balloon, weather balloon, was theirs for surveillance. They retrieve the object and there's no surveillance equipment in it. And then 3 days after, China says, look, there's a UFO off our coast that we're going to have to shoot down. So I get it. It could be false flag events. But I'm not going to come on here and say confirmed. It's all fake. Because if one of those freaking objects cause harm, listen, guys, frequency wars. Frequency wars, frequencies are invisible. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 civilizations in space on the Kardashev scale. When you look that up, very interesting. They explain that to become a type 1, you have to be able to understand and use the energy of your own planet, the energy coming from interior, using, then it goes up type 1, type 2, use the stars. We're trying to analyze the sun, and they're trying to become a type 1 civilization, but we're not there yet. So blaming aliens is going to be something really, really easy to do. An alien invasion would be very easy to do by bringing UAPs, because now the free energy systems that they've built themselves, I think, we back engineered several UFOs over the years, and that we found out about. And there's probably a lot that we haven't heard about that they didn't ever, didn't want to tell us about it. I'm so happy I came on to live stream this morning to tell you all about it, to be able to meet some new people here, also with some people that I've never seen before on the stream. So I'm very grateful for that. I hope you're checking out the videos. We got some videos of the sun too. I only film the sun when it's really aggressive. So thanks a lot, Skywise Observation. Hottie Night. Listen, that's why I'm here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. And I'm so sorry for, obviously, I can't answer everyone, but I always try. Ain't no missile gonna touch a real alien craft. That's Marco. That's common sense, amigo. You're absolutely right about that. That is common sense, right? They're not going to shoot down an alien craft. Not ever. Probably not in space either, because it's going to cause 100% a war or an end to Earth. You can damn right believe that. Wilberforce Presto, thanks. Yes, Stephen, welcome. Well said. Matt ST in the house. Howdy, folks. What a great day. Starting the week with Bruce Sees All. Life is good. It's good because of you guys coming back to the channel. I love you guys for it. I thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Matt Street. I would say Matt Street. I hope it's that. I like saying Matt Street. TL Shivs, how's it going? Hello. First time with you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, there's a Cornwall also in the UK. We have Cornwall. I just live right beside Cornwall here. It's an hour away in Ontario. So Cornwall, United Kingdom, thank you very much, TL, for being here. And especially if it's your first time, guys, coming by the channel, I really appreciate it. I do this full time. I don't have any other job. If you want to go see my salary, go on Social Blade, type in Bruce Sees All, and you're going to see I'm doing this for peanuts. I'm doing this for what people contribute, for taking the time to view a video. Maybe you'll have an ad on the video. It helps me be able to make a little bit of money, which is not much, but I have a 14-inch telescope, which is a big enough telescope, and I get a nice view, a nice way of clarifying the moon, infrared cameras, because I have activity here. I have a UFO that landed in my yard, guys. How many videos have you seen of that? I'm not bullshitting you. Go check it out. Never before seen. That's the one that they posted on the symposium, International Symposium for ufologists around the world, presented by the Pentagon, the United States government, Carter administration, the Space Force, Unidentified Aerial Task Force, presented a symposium, as they do every year. And I was lucky enough in August 2021 to have my research put up. and it was the UFOs on the moon that I showed, and the UFO that landed here. Not landed, sorry, that came down 15 feet in front of me, across just on the top of the garage. So that would have opened up, a traffic of people coming here, but it didn't. So the subs don't go up here either. They're, well, rarely. It takes a long time. We were supposed to be at 96.4 on the 23rd of January. It's normal. It happens. It's not just the government. It has nothing to do with the government stopping subscribers. We have some trolls, hackers. There's a bit of everyone here on this channel, but I answer the comments to all the videos. I work hard at giving feedback to people because you guys give me feedback. So if you're new to the channel, you might enjoy this channel. And if you do, after a couple of days of watching the channel, I'd ask you, to take the time to subscribe. Be a good birthday present. It's my birthday in 2 days, which is Wednesday. And I will be coming on to stream with you all on Wednesday, as we'll have again an update on more UFO sightings and what's going on in space. There's lots going on in space. Cryptoad, how's it going? Morning with the West Coast, Van Island. Thank you very much. Some new people here today, guys. I appreciate that. Ecuador, we have a lot of UFOs in here. Yes, we're seeing them. Lots of videos from Ecuador wind up on YouTube, and people in the States and Canada and the UK and France. We really see the videos. Skies are very, very busy. Hey, T-Roy, thanks so much. Yeah, they're damn expensive. It cost me $10,000 US. That was a couple years ago. They are so expensive, but some good quality viewing. Sir Tinfoil, love it. It's all a lie. Yeah, it can be. Absolutely, it can all be a lie. The shape of the Alaska craft was suspicious. Yes, it was. Absolutely was. That and metallic cylinders. You get literally a pilot. Juan Kennick one. Greetings from Ecuador. Oh, I said that one. Sorry. I thought I'd missed it. Thanks, Marco. Vernon Slayton says, can't believe news or military propaganda. Want someone local to post a messenger report. Absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to do. And obviously, I would have to be able to see some more of the balloons. If there's balloons in the sky, here, it could be that I see them. And again, they're high up, 60,000, 65,000 kilometers. Not kilometers, feet in the air. Like the other one, 40,000 feet. That's a major problem for commercial airlines, because commercial airlines are usually at 30,000 feet, but they vary. They go over storms. They go higher up when there's another airplane. 45,000 feet is as high as they can go. So before there's a collision with them, they're going to obviously shoot them down. But if they're shooting them down, it's because they know what they are. Pentagon did admit, a spokesperson, that they knew what the balloons were because they were watching China over a year's time doing what they're doing. But the people saying that it's the same balloons during the Trump era, I never saw any videos of balloons up in the sky. That's never been shown. Balloons up in the sky. Everything that went on with Trump and the Capitol and everything, January 6th, best day of my life. They don't show that. They don't show anything that has to do with any balloons. It's so stupid. We're able to shoot down a real UFO, then we are using new tech. Absolutely, David. Russia, right? Northern Russia, Southern Russia, I don't know. But between Russia and Ukraine, there was a UFO shot down. The video is actually out there. They launch a ballistic missile towards it. It goes through the light, and the light goes poof, bunch of streaks of light, and then the missile keeps going. It was nothing solid. It was an unidentified aerial phenomena, and it's happening a lot. Think of it. We went from 0 UFO sightings, right, to sightings every day in different countries and all that. So yes, it could be a red flag to signal the start of war, but we don't have that proof, you know. Angeli, thank you. Love from Australia. Thank you so much, you guys. TJ Zadok's here. Thanks for coming back, you guys. My pleasure. Thanks, DJ. No, that's right, Sir Tinfoil. They will never tell the truth until, nice image of Trump, by the way. They will never tell the truth until or unless they get caught. So sometimes they have to tell the truth. The UFO report for civilians, remember that little sneaky move they did, the buggers? We're going to have a UFO report for civilians now. Oh, that is awesome. More leniency and transparency. No, they're not even sharing with China, okay, and Russia and all the people that are working on UFOs in the UK around the country. The US self-defense is hiding everything for themselves. So I always thought maybe the US are the ones driving around in those lights. Oh, is it Russia or China that's attacking us? Maybe it's us attacking them. We're the badasses most of the time. That's how it is. Thanks for all your hard work. May the gods bless you. Hey, Divine Sorcerer, I love you, man. Thank you so, so much. You guys can check out the Divine Sorcerer also. He is a Divine Sorcerer. He actually does a lot of paranormal research and stuff. He's got some videos up. Do take the time to check him out. Steph, the Army vet, thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for the generous contributions, brother. I appreciate that. Steph, the Army vet, says, thanks for serving, by the way. It's scouting military bases. I believe it's Russian cloaking technology. It has to drop a cloaking for pictures TR4. Hey, this is what I want to hear. This is why I'm here. I thank you very much, Steph, for that. Yes, they are scouting military bases. And if it is Russian cloaking technology, it's scary. And we know that Russia did have that cloaking technology. And it's like, now that we're in this war, it's like everybody's forgetting about that. You're absolutely right about that. Thank you so much. Australia, they'll never tell the truth unless they have to. I think certain negative people infiltrated the UFO community. Lee's, bingo. You should be awarded a trophy. There should be a bell ringing right now. It really is true. In the UFO community, some of the most loved channels, they're big UFO channels. They're spreading misinformation. They're confirming things that are impossible, that make no sense. And I followed so many people in the ufology community and UFO community. And like, there's two communities. I'm not talking about, there's the YouTube UFO community, but there's the real UFO community. Ufologists in Canada, in the States, and in France, and in Brazil, and in Ecuador, and everything. Every country has ufologists, but you know what? No two countries do the work the same way. There's no two countries of ufologists that work the same way. Different ideas, different thoughts and belief when it comes to the UFOs, different visuals, different perception ideas, theories. And that's how it is, bringing ufologists together. I've spoken to quite a few now from around the world, real ufologists. And I don't know. I was really disappointed, right? MUFON contacted me in many ways. So did some of the directors, the director and former director when Franz was director. I've seen some directors of MUFON in France that called me up wanting to do a movie about UFOs and explaining using real footage. They were interested in me. They actually made me, this is all stuff that happens in the sidelines, never even mentioned to anyone. They made me go and buy a green screen. I bought a almost $400 green screen. It is humongous. I'm poor, guys. I had no money to go, like you, like everybody, right? Like, nobody's rich. I had no money to go get a $400 green screen, but the guy from MUFON says, well, we're going to have interviews and stuff. I'm there, like 100% there with everyone ready to go on Tucker Carlson and have a seat and shoot the shit about my research. I have no problems. I wouldn't be afraid, because if it's not a lie and you're not faking something, I got no problem sitting down telling them how I'm getting the UFOs. That's what's getting people mad. What advanced programs, Bruce, are you using with your highly advanced telescope? No, it's a scientific telescope that I have, right? Because it's accessible to moving around. It's got locks on it, and I bought that. I bought the high definition on it, $1,500 more US to get good visuals. Put a Nikon D850 at the back. It's a freaking $10,000 camera. But am I using programs to clarify the surface and to no, of course not. You know, people that dive and take images underwater, there are programs to alleviate the smog, you know, the cloudiness of the water, the brightness, the refraction or reflection from the light coming down that's causing light scattering, right? Like they say, there's none on the moon. You need oxygen for light scattering. But, anyways, they have light scattering that's just all over the place. But what do you do to be able to see it? I do the same thing on the moon as what I would do if I was diving. You bring the exposure down. Bring the exposure down, you're going to see everything. People think, well, a dark, why is your moon so dark? Often people would say that because the moon's dark. The moon's not gray and illuminated. When you land there, it'll be just as dark as any evening, even though the days are longer and different times in space and on the moon. But when you think of it, I've heard so many intelligent things from you all here, and it's not from the news or Alex Jones or anyone. I heard things. Some freaking smart people. Some of you are freaking smart, and a lot of you, like some veterans that are here and some pilots, they exist and they go to certain channels. Sometimes they can give us heads up about some real information. I think it's awesome, and it's always easy. You can use your common sense, you know. Hello from Belgium. Thank you so much. Belgog. Hey, thank you, Belgium. Andromeda Native, thank you so much for the generous contribution. Welcome. Nice to see you. Good morning. It's at 9 o'clock here. I made it through the hour, guys. Alex in on throttle since the trial. I think it broke him. That's something. Thanks again, Andromeda. Thanks everyone for the generous contributions. I think you're right about that. Of course it did. I mean, poor guy. Been doing this for a long time before I even had the internet, I guess. And yeah, I guess it broke him. It must have stressed him out and stuff with $40 billion that he owes, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's all fake, right? It was to cause a diversion from what was going on. He didn't do anything wrong. He declared something and was wrong about it, which all news people and journalists do. And he turned around and he apologized and said he made a mistake. Oh, but this, and you know, the family didn't even want to put him on trial. It's the governments that were pushing that lady to bring Alex Jones to justice so that they can close him down. Do you guys have problems going to InfoWars? When I go on this channel, okay, InfoWars, you know, you have other banned videos now that pops up in the bottom. They're all white. They don't work. I was 6 months, 5-6 months, not being able to go to Alex's channel. So they're scrambling us out in Canada, and there's laws now with Trudeau. Bill C-11. You're going to want to freaking look at that if you're a creator on YouTube in Canada. He's only allowing views and the possibility of being able to post videos on certain subjects if they are along the subject lines that Canada Trudeau is okay with. So aliens and all that is not on this list. So I'm having a hard time getting out to others. That's how it is. Jimmy Russell, hi from, let me guess, the UK? No. Tencent. We have to be careful that the elite is not setting up a false alien attack. Adelaide, South Australia. Thank you very much, Tencent. You're absolutely right about that. 100%. He is from England. Jimmy, London, England. Beautiful London. Thank you very much. Lou Bazia, thank you so much. Mon ami de la Bulgarie, j'espère que tu es tout installé avec la maison puis avec les gros changements. La Bulgarie, c'est une méchante bel endroit. Un endroit que je n'irais pas aller rester. C'est définitif. Lou Bazia, merci pour le grand sport ici. Shirley says, whatever the MSN, MSM say, I always believe the opposite. Yeah, because they're complete liars. I hear you. Stoke-on-Trent does. Thank you very much. My UK friends. Buenos dias desde Puerto Rico. Hey, muchas gracias. Por venir mi canal de investigación, JC Quadcopters, Puerto Rico, another beautiful country that was left to die. They're leaving all these countries to die, right? I hope you guys are okay now these days. 9:18 a.m. Bruce is here. The cold had been longest ever on this part. Thank you, JC, for letting me know that. We just stopped having our minus 37 degrees Celsius weather, went up to 8 degrees. 2 days of rain melted almost all the snow. 2 days ago, a massive snowstorm, 7 centimeters in an hour, while I was streaming with you guys, telling you that the snow was gone. So we've had more snow this year than usual, even though we waited till January 17th to see the first snowfall. So a whole bunch of snow fell, and it's heavy, thick snow, really heavy snow. Michigan, they're trying to redirect to Elon's satellites. Yeah, that's another thing. And see, Elon got mad at what they were doing with Ukraine, using, dropping drones and nukes with the satellites, using the satellites for visuals. Elon Musk took it down. That's why I always call him the lukewarm. I call him the black sheep of the elites. He's the black sheep. He's sort of an elite, sort of powerful, but he tends to lean on trying to expose them or go against them a little bit. Matt, thanks again. Lake Huron, one was an octagon-shaped UFO. Very interesting. Wow, Matt, I did not know that, you guys. Honestly, I did not know that. I haven't even heard that yet. So, see, the one over Lake Huron was an octagon-shaped UFO. This is it's concerning to me that all that is happening. It's just crazy. It's out of this world crazy for me, honestly. Woman vanished in UK. Wonder if she was abducted by aliens. That's another thing. They say a lot of them are abducted. Petit live spécial. Ben oui, mais merci, Frank, d'être ici. I know I'm late on the comments, you guys. Durham, England. Thank you so much. Got a lot of people here from the United Kingdom, you guys. I love you guys down there. Thank you so much a lot of you are here. A lot of people from England. There's a lot of people from Australia, the US, and the least is Canada. Do you know that? I'm Canadian, and the people that view this channel, the least, are Canadians. I only have a couple of hundred Canadians that come to this channel. They're probably all here right now. And 390 watching. It's almost going to make me fall on the ground. I'm Mr. 100 comment. Please help me break this, that the videos only get 100 comments. Only 100 comments, and they don't go over 2,000 views. It takes a long time for them to do so, and then they stop, So if you're here viewing the videos and you want it to continue to be a free channel and for me to keep making the videos, all you guys have to do is keep coming back. I'm really happy I did a stream this morning, and I thank all the people that are watching right now. No clickbait here. We talk about a lot of theories, but when we talk about theories, I'll tell you and say, hey, it's just theories. But in the news, there's lots going on, getting very serious. I'm sort of excited. I don't feel a stress about this. I feel that it's something going to protect us. Maybe, I'm having weird dreams. I'm imagining the UK defending Canada. I'm imagining it's going to happen, guys. I saw in Ireland. That's right. Another beautiful country. Is Ireland a country? In Ireland, they were talking about the Canadian cabinet and how the people in Canada were being suppressed and that it wasn't right. And they wanted to talk about that in Ireland. For me, it was just heartwarming seeing other countries, speak up for Canada or for any other country, because that's what's going to happen is another country is going to come here maybe to defend us, right? Oh, well, isn't that what happens in the war? Yes, back in World War Three, World War Two. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Oh, a troll. I love him. Gravity Bongo. Why do you have a picture of a demon on your wall? It's a picture of me. Don't be so freaking insulting. Where do you see a fucking demon on my wall? Are you high? Hey, Gravity, you're welcome to give your opinion, to ask any question you want. I'm unbreakable here as for emotion, so you can try all you want, guys. I love you all. Demons on my wall. As a matter of fact, I have statues of demons for sure. Lots of them. Lots of them. I'm into the dark skulls and everything. I love it. Look at that. Hey, I love skulls. I love all those things. I love Vincent Price. I was born in an era where Wolfman Jack and Vincent Price were the people that I were watching online, right? Casper the Ghost and everything. I don't think a lot of people are into spirituality, but the reason why I have demons on my wall is because I'm watching them. They're not watching me. I'm watching them. I see them when they go by. We had a weather balloon, says Charlene, drop in our field when I was a kid. Same here. That's exciting. We called the number, and I don't know if we dropped it off or what somewhere. Absolutely. Same here. But I didn't call. I just saw it. And or maybe we did call. I'd have to ask my mother. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a truck that came, I think, and picked it up. And it'll be like, Frequency Canada or something comes and picks it up, Weather Canada or something. But what are they doing? We don't know what they are. They say they're weather tests. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything in there. And the information inside is maybe information that, it's coded so that we don't know exactly what's going on. Mutoto, no UFOs in Europe. Why only USA, Canada, and China? You're right about that. Well, maybe it's going to happen, or, maybe they're from Europe. Who knows, right? That's true. Frank, merci, Thanks so much. Any belief in a barrier above us? The firmament? Yeah, Marco, the firmament, where would we set it at? They do mention it in the Bible, whether you're religious or not. They say as above the water, below the firmament. So we know basically on, what the Bible says. Doesn't mean it's true, but they say there's water over and beneath it. What if, space is completely water? In a different state. Where is the firmament? Is it at the edge of the solar system, or is the firmament around Earth? Is the firmament the magnetosphere? There's a lot of confusion with that. I do believe there are barriers around all celestial objects. I believe it's an impacting force, whether it be gravity or not. Don't forget, only last year they came out with the fact that gravity was a wave. Only last year they said, yeah, gravity is a wave. They were able to conclude that. Then they put it in the science books. But then you watch what's going to happen down the road. They'll change it. We changed all of the equations and mathematical equations and scientific things that Albert Einstein says with his theory of relativity. We used that, but we're changing it progressively as we go along. The same thing that Einstein did with Isaac Newton in 1666 was grab that information and build on it and build on it and build on it. Nikola Tesla jumps in along the way, and that's probably why we have an electrical system today. Probably thanks to Nikola Tesla, which was in cahoots with Edison and General Electric, if I'm not mistaken, or Westinghouse. What they were doing is they didn't want Tesla to bring his inventions out. Why? There was a race. Same way there's a space race war, right? Now that we're in the second one, well, there was a race for the electricity. They're always fighting with each other. It's never about the people. It's always about who's going to have the most money with the energy. China wants to create a free energy like the sun that is going to be 10 years. They're going to be working on it. They say they made a false sun, a synthetic sun that burns 10, 20, 30 times. There's no limit. They can have it burn far warmer and hotter than the sun. Then I started posing myself questions. I said, wait a minute. Stuart, thanks for being here. The sun, I assumed it was only that temperature because it was big. Not necessarily now, because, and there's another speculation about that. A lot of you tell me, Bruce, how come the moon looks like it's the same size as the sun? It's true, I believe they're probably the same size. The sun is not that ginormous, right? Artemis 1 went to the sun, by the way. Artemis 1 went to the sun. The rocket went to the sun because they say that they went to the epicenter of the solar system, and the epicenter of the solar system is the center of the sun to the exterior chromosphere or photosphere. So why did they go through the sun? Like, why would they say that they did that? The sun must be close for them to be able to whiz by the sun on a 26-day journey and come back to Earth without being all burnt and shit. Those are the parts that don't make sense to me. James Webb Telescope in Lagrange L3 area, L2, L3 area, where they say that they want to spread chalk or drone robots to block out sunlight coming from the sun. They're playing God. That's what they're doing. But is any of this real? We don't really know what's going on out there in space, right? We have no idea. Tracy's here. Tracy, again, if I'm missing people, if I'm not having time to say hello to everyone, I'm trying. King of Kings, they could be seeing where the defenses are and how long a country. Yeah, no, I like that one, King of Kings. Absolutely. It could be a preemptive dry run, as they were saying, with a reconnaissance run, where what country is going to signal us? What country does make sense? It makes sense what you said. What country is going to flag the UFOs? What are the balloons or UFOs? We'll call them UFOs. We don't know what they are. So I agree with that. It could be a preemptive run exactly to see if they're going to be struck down, if they're not going to strike them down. Yes, it is a grand rising, Tracy. Definitely. Forced Disclosure 818 in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. What's up, brother from Southern California? Hey, you guys can check out his channel too. Also has some space videos and findings and support of the channel. Thank you so much for coming by, my friend. Yep. Hollywood UFO, home of UFOs. That's another thing. Yeah. See, Hollywood is in charge of everything going on, as a matter of fact. Lee says Tucker Carlson was talking about the case of Mr. Epp. Yes, well said. Thank you. And his Deet. Yep. So many people happy about him not being able to sing. Yes. Sing, and a bing, bing, bing. JP, distraction from Hunter Biden. There's a good one. You're absolutely right about that. He got caught. It's the proof is out now. There's guys, there's a lot of court dates for certain issues that are coming in the next couple of months. Some really big court dates of some people in Congress that are bloody liars and they got caught. They're just keeping stuff hush, hush, hush. And when it comes out, they're gonna sing. It's gonna come out all together, right? It's gonna be an explosion of information where boom, 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 boom. Oh, these people are going to court. Hey, what the hell's happening? There'll be seismic earthquakes and stuff. We're at the end of the coin toss. You spin a coin on the table. I say it all the time. Some of you must be tired of hearing me say it. When you spin that coin, it stays up. Gravity, let's say, right? Inertia, whatever. It stays up and it stays straight. And even when it's moving around, that coin is still turning straight and solid. Whoop. At one point you see a wobble. Oh, what was that? Whoop, a little wobble again. And that's what's happening. We're at the point where that coin is just about to tip over and it's going all like this. Everything is coming out. I'm so happy that a lot of things are coming out, and we're all waiting for the same things, the Epstein list and everything that we're waiting for. They've got the hover in mass over all the main cities. That would show them, yes. Listen, exactly. And we all know that too. If it's a false flag, it would be something like that. You're going to see like a division of UFOs like 180,000 lines of UFOs, maybe 3 high, and a bigger mothership further away, sending laser lights and beams over Hawaii. We have satellites from China that are, laser beams coming down from these satellites. I mean, if it is China, I would destroy everything. I would make a law where there's no freaking any other country that's allowed coming over our countries, but they're all friends, right? Hunter Biden, JP, they were friends with Chinese spies, head of the Chinese. This is crazy shit. It doesn't make any sense, right? The person that leaked the laptop also was called a liar. Not anymore though. Now he's getting, So there was, in general, there is going to be a court case for that. But you see, they want to try to hang it off till 2024, till Trump comes back, right? Or Big Mike comes in as president. Who knows? Maybe Hillary Clinton. Yeah, it's a good one. Absolutely. Hey, Evelyn Sabla. Jay, how's it going? Good morning to you. God bless. Thanks a lot. Hello there, Bruce. Wonderful to see you. It is 2:42 a.m. And I'm wide awake this time. So happy I am, or I would have missed your live. Thank you. I love you, Evelyn, in New Zealand. Your Kiwi Moon Man fans. Thank you very much, Evelyn. Hope you and the family are doing well. And of course, what an honor to have you come by at this time. I'm actually cooking in the sun right now. Phew. It's rare the sun comes out. The moon, the sun still very aggressive this morning. None in Australia, thanks, JFK. Jock Score, not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Listen, I would agree with that. The possibility. I just agree in the possibility. Yes, it's all propaganda, but there's some truth to some of the things that are going on, obviously, right? Like, let's say a UFO, an alien invasion happens. And I said this, I called it years ago. I said, if it's a real invasion, people landing right here, like aliens coming out, nanu, people are going to leave their homes, look at the aliens, go like this and say, red flag, full of shit, don't believe it. Aliens are going to be like, what the hell's going on? They're not afraid of us? Like that meme picture, a meme that was so funny. You saw the aliens landed on Earth. I saw that in the newspaper. Aliens landing, little gray aliens walking around, and they come to Jesus on the cross. They look at each other and they go, holy shit, let's get the hell out of here. Which nobody understands the joke mainly, but it's not to insult religion. It's to show that how people can be confused, when you land on a planet, I don't know, and say on the moon, and you see a cat statue there because there's a giant cat or something statue. What does that mean? Does it mean it's cats that live there, or it's cats running the show, or, we have no idea. Like everything they're digging out of the ground here, all the archaeologists that are saying, oh goodness, well, that's this and that's that. Ancient civilizations were far more advanced than us. I don't think we had the technology that they had back in the 1400s and 1300s and 1200s. I believe this. Maybe further back was even more advanced. We see in ancient Greece a 2,000-year-old computer with gears and everything. It's all been found. They're hiding it. Giants exist also. They're hiding the fact that giants exist. They do exist. Giants exist. People 22 feet, 30 feet, 11 feet, some are 7, 8 feet. And you have the pygmy tribes where they're really short with the really big people. Explorers back in the days actually admitted there's documented evidence, 1600s, that exactly the end of the 1500 era, where they say the explorers, they got to an island where there was a small pygmy race, very, very small, of black or white, I don't know. I'm not even going to touch that. A small pygmy race and a giant race that were interacting together, where they both coincided and lived, in harmony. So you start to wonder when it comes to that. Mr. Rollins, I'd be damned. There's Bruce this morning. It has to be the end of the world, right? If I'm here. Bingo. The start of Bluebeam. It's also something that I was just again looking around at again, the Bluebeam, because they're talking about it in the news, the start of Bluebeam. Absolutely. Everett Campbell, hey Bruce, hi from the UK. Been subbed for years. I thank you so much. But this is the first time I've seen a vid of the balloon taken down over the Atlantic. Shows 4 beings escaping and flying off. Really? So it's inevitable that all this is going to come out. It's going to come out. And like I said, Tracy, it could be, my friends, it could be that it's false flags, but just don't forget, don't blow it off as an automatic false flag. We have no proof of that. That's for sure. Didn't get notifications. Lucky I caught, man. Sorry, Jay. Really sorry about that. And that's what happens. A lot of people don't get notifications and stuff. Hello to you and the kids, Jay. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks, Shirley. Kevin's here. Deep State FizOp. Yes, possibly. That's what scares me probably the most. Honestly. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to force myself to scroll down. I'm probably going to miss a whole bunch of people. Karen. I think I saw Karen. Damn, where is it? Shaylin from South Africa. I've seen plenty of UFOs. It's just not reported like it is in the West. Shaylin, I thank you very much for that. I believe you. I believe that 100%. There's a balloon. Yep. Cylindrical objects, metallic cylindrical objects. So it's not necessarily balloons, but they call them cylindrical objects. I heard jets scrambling themselves here 2 days in a row, a couple days back. And then all of a sudden, all those balloons were coming out. 8 a.m. Eastern seems to be a good live time, Bruce, more than double of your Friday lives. No, that is true. It's not, yes, more than double. It's quadruple. On my live stream, I never get more than 120 people watching in a peak. Peaked out at 100. The comments go as far back as you want. 100 comments on my video 99.99% of the time. When you see 200 comments on a video, it's because I replied to 100 people. I don't get more than 100 comments on the videos, and I really would like to have more. But yeah, you're right about that. There's more people here on Monday morning, which doesn't make any sense because for me, Monday, hey, I stream on Fridays in the afternoon. Think of it, and at 8. But the reason why I do that is because people around, people in different countries don't have always the chance to come here. Well, I promise you, I'll do more Monday live streams but only if we have good streams to talk about. I will never come on here and just sit down and talk about nothing. I'm always going to have a theme. We have my research that a lot of people don't really get the chance to see this channel. And, it really is all because of you all that my work is coming out. So it's getting out. BS. Yes, those are my initials. Bruce Schwartz. Thank you. Mr. Kai in the house. Thank you very much, my friend Kai. Also sent me some beautiful gifts, my friend Kai. It's a nice arrowhead. Lots of energy. Love it. Stones are energy. I got Lisa Eckerly. I got Christy Lindsay. A lot of people that send me energy and love, and I appreciate that so much. Sprooksy, Day of the Triffids. So those new people coming, if you're here for the first time at the channel, I have real UFO videos, and I want you to leave a comment and let me know if it's fake, fraud, bullshit. Don't be shy, because not enough people are commenting. All the same good people come here and comment on the channel. I wish there were more good people that would come by once in a while to see exactly what's going on. Packy Samotaki in the house. Hello, all people. Thank you so much. Scrolling down because So many people. Suzanne, thank you. Patrick Ong. Miramar warning. Yep. I would like them to use a helicopter and net these UFOs or attach a cable to tow them into base. Yes. Eh, Listen, they have to do that. They're capable of doing that. Don't understand it. That way they are not damaged or destroyed. Absolutely. So, Matt ST, maybe they're doing that because they know it's something dangerous. It could be, right? And they would be shooting them down. Vladimir in Serbia. Privyet. Thank you very much. Just assuming Serbia spoke Russian, but I don't even know if we're allowed to speak Russian anymore. I take no pills. It's even better. Or you take a mix of all three of them. Surgery 68 is here. Thank you very much. Adam Truthfinders, thanks you guys. Ursula Lynn, the craft seems small, but maybe the beings are the size of ants. I like open-minded people, right? If ant-sized beings are on the moon, we'd never see them. It'd be so small, but it's a possibility. Size is always a possibility. Infinity small or not, right? Yes, thanks you guys for letting me know that. I did not know that. One of them was an octagon shape, according to media planning the next false flag. Again, it could absolutely be false flags, guys. I'm not going to blow it out, but I just don't want you to linger on it. It could be a false flag, but do you believe there's a possibility that it could be real? If not, well, that's the problem. We have to be open minded about which ones. Go with your intuition. Don Rayo, thank you very much. It's swamp gas coming from the mouth of our politicians. I confirm that one. That's a truthful one for sure. Carolina Adventures is here. Good morning, BSA family from Miramar Marine Air Base. Love it. Thank you for listening in, you guys. We have some incredible UFO videos on this channel. If you're new to the channel, please take the time to check it out. If you see, excuse me, that the UFOs are real and that it's not fake bullshit, leave a comment to encourage me as a creator so that I can continue bringing out some more of these videos. We have an infrared drone coming here soon. I have the chance of interacting with UFOs close to me in the sky at hundreds of feet away. So I'll be able to send up some. That's going to be crazy. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I might even get some people knocking on my door telling me that I can't do it, but it's going to happen. The craft seems small. Yes, that was a good one. The drones being shot down and then claiming they're UAPs. See, that's the thing. Yes, Adam, thanks for being here, man. You're right about that. They're shooting them down, declaring they're, balloons and stuff like that. And then they're talked about on the news of them being a craft or being a UFO or a UAP. Listen, if they're saying it's a UAP, well, we have a problem because a UAP is an unidentified aerial phenomena. So that's like sort of transient lunar phenomena on the moon, except moving in the sky. That's another good one that they brought up. Transient lunar phenomena, because near Plato crater, apparently there are lights dimming down and getting more intense, and there's smokes and hazes rising up off the surface. Swamp ass. I don't think it is. If everything was hunky-dory, I would be more inclined to believe it. Exactly. And nothing is hunky-dory. Keep seeing that one. Muo Toto, we got it. There's been asteroids coming down near England and one apparently from France later. And yes, that would be, so they say, 2022, C2022 E3ZTF. The comet that went by, we got tail ends. Apparently, these comets are not small and they're spitting out asteroids and pieces all the time. Some of these asteroids remain in our solar system. As a matter of fact, if you haven't seen my last video, is the last one or the before last one? I think it was the last one. There's a whole bunch of objects that are always flying around the sun, but they don't resist when they go too close to the sun because they all get shot down, or not, I'm thinking not shot down because the sun's not going to shoot it down, hopefully, but they get taken down. They disintegrate because of the sun is boss. If you go by the sun, you better be freaking big, like the size of Earth or something. If not, it's going to consume it. It'll just disintegrate everything. Carlos Soriano, thank you very much. What about just the distraction? Just government's issues, government. Absolutely. I'm with you guys on that one. 100%. There we go. So was it worth writing it 20 times? I just blocked you. The trolls don't win here. If you guys want to come and attack the channel, it'd be easier if you try to interact with me instead. It would be a lot easier for you all. Terry Turbo Burrows. We got Margaret Leach here in the house. Good morning. I'm sorry I'm trying to get to everyone. Baked Bean. Greetings, Earthlings. Greetings. I love the names, guys. Hey, Jay, I thank you. Honestly, just the fact that there's a couple of hundred people watching, it's a lot more than I get on my streams. When I used to even show my research on the stream live, make a show about it, 99 people come to the live stream to watch. It's discouraging, but no, because so what I do is I often talk about UFOs that I caught a couple of years ago. I'm not going to let that go by. I show the new stuff here also at the same time. It's been months here. I don't know if you guys are living in Canada, but we've had a lot of problems here in Canada with the weather. The weather's absolutely horrible, but it's going to change. It is definitely going to change. We demand the truth. No truth, no biscuits and gravy. I agree with that 100%. Kai says, too, it's logical to believe in aliens. If God made us as in infinite in all ways, then this creativity and imagination are also infinite. Absolutely right about that. People fight about silly things. Is God a man? No, he's energy. What the hell is that? Hope God doesn't knock on my door. Thanks, Adam. I think I know who you were talking about too, so I just blocked them. The jealous people. Oh no, Bruce is talking to 200 people. We must take him down. Nothing goes 150 feet in the air without them tagging it. Caroline Adventures, you're using common sense. Absolutely. Everything's registered. So as for Canada that pretended that they didn't see the UFOs going over Canada, that's bullshit. Of course they saw it, right? So Trudeau the next day, literally the next day, orders. I like the way they said that. Trudeau orders. What the hell's that? Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. There we go. It's just a truck. Bruce. Nothing goes 150 feet in the air without them tagging it. Everything's on radar. Absolutely everything's on radar. Some of the planes are deliberately taken off the radar. If you go to Flight Radar 24, Flight 24, sometimes it happens that they take off the planes and that you don't see the planes, Selfridge, yes, where the base is. She said they saw something in the sky last night. Scott, thanks for letting me know this. Thanks for helping with the information, you guys. So this is what's happening then. There's a lot of information coming in that they're not talking about necessarily because they don't want people to know what's going on, but they are absolutely documenting everything going on, and they're probably in contact with other countries, and countries are contacting themselves to try to find out what's going on. I don't rule out that it could be a false flag, but for me to come on here and saying, guys, don't worry, it's just a false flag, it could be devastating if people start thinking that. There's always two sides to a coin. That's not an expression. I just made it up. It's true. There's two sides to all stories. There's a truthful side. There's a fake side. They shoot down Santa on vacation. That could be that Santa was off course. I know he didn't come here this year. Actually, I didn't want to say it because I know some kids are often listening, But Santa came by in a U-Haul this year, and he was skipping houses and stuff like that. So I think World Economic Forum has gotten to Santa Claus because they're already making him his reindeer wear masks and stuff like that. And Rudolph, obviously, with his nose so bright, is offended, and Santa can't have his team go up anymore because they're wanting Rudolph to block his nose, which is the reason why it was leading the sleigh forward and stuff like that. So last time I saw Santa, he was taking a piss on my roof, and I saw him through a beer bottle down my chimney. So I think he's pretty corrupt now these days. I'm very, very careful. If you have them, I tried to stay as serious as I could to get that one out. Large area situational awareness. Yeah, recon. That's what they're doing. But it's exciting. As a matter of fact, when I get off with you guys and gals here, we're going to hear of another incident UFO. So let's make a prediction. Okay. As I'm scrolling down here, Matthew C4, Karen's here. I appreciate that. Come on, man. Smash that like. I love it. Love it, Karen. Thank you. Whatever it is, really is itself a distraction. Yeah, it's a distraction. Exactly. Super Bowl is what Caesar gave Rome, bread and theater. Yes, exactly. Eric Redding. Hey. Yes, Carolina. Everyone think. That's what we got to do. Norma C here. Hi, Norma C. So glad to catch you on. Don't forget the thumbs up, people. Love you, Norma C. Thank you so much. Rihanna in Super Bowl on rectangular in the sky to do a satanic ritual, right? Because they're admitting that, right? Redcap Goblin, whatever it is, really, it is in itself a distraction. Again, thanks again. Yeah, that's how it is. So let me scroll all the way down. If I do, I'm going to miss a whole bunch of people. George Klaus, I just saw him skim by. Fidelio Montez, greetings from Belize. Thank you so much. Fidelo, thank you. Grazie. Take me to your leader. Me going to tell him about Jesus. Exactly. It's possible, Greg Roberts. I'm not excluding it. You guys can be absolutely right that it could all be a lie. There's nothing in the sky that was seen except for that one balloon. But I'm not going to linger on it or confirm to you guys that it's all bullshit. I think it's healthy if we remain open-minded, the possibility that it could or could not have happened. I think it's important for us to say this. Those just arriving, we got pilots here talking that are saying they're calling it a craft. Okay, right off the bat, they had different things happen to them, the pilots, different things. So it was shot down before heading into Dead Horse, Alaska. The U.S. defense officials sent F-35 jets. There were also Canadian jets that were scrambled there at the same time. So both occasions, probably 4 jets to try and find out what this thing was. Pilots gave a very conflicting accounts. One pilot said the object interfered with its sensors. The pilot said that they did not know how it was moving around. There were no signs of any propulsion systems. Blah, 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 blah. It keeps going. Metallic cylinder. One that was found. We know that balloons are not metallic. So, yeah, absolutely. Red Cap Goblin. Hunter Biden delivering crack over through the balloons. Wouldn't be surprised, actually. Totally possible, Greg. I respect that, man. We don't know, though. You know, it's no proof, but they could have lied. Cindy, hi there. Sassy, Cindy in the house. Our galactic brothers and sisters are here. That's another thing that a lot of people believe. I believe it's possible that they could already be here. But now it just goes to show that there are more beings involved. Think of it. How many beings are actually involved? It's crazy. There could be other intelligent beings out there in the universe that are involved. That's scary stuff. Again, thanks, Belize. Fidelio, thank you very much, eh? Yeah. Red Cap Goblin, you said it. When don't they lie? Thanks, Karen. Daniel is here. Timing is everything. Regardless of what it is, it has our attention. That's right. Whether it be a diversion or not, it does have our attention. You're absolutely right about that. TL Shivs says just drones projecting holograms around them. I like that one. That's why they can't see propulsion and why suddenly we can shoot down Tic Tacs. TL, that's a good one. Thank you very much. It's a very good one. Team Signal says object over Huron was the fourth one downed, I believe. I think you're right. If not the fourth or fifth, you're absolutely right. So there's more objects, right? And they're coming all from different regions. Why are they telling us the truth? That's why this story doesn't make sense, is because there's a little bit of the truth the shitheads are not telling us. Wow. Yeah, could be. Morpheus, how's it going? UAPs disclosed in congressional hearing 8 months ago, post Freedom of Information Act. Yeah, I read every one of them in the FOIA. Freedom of Information Act, for those that don't know it, if you're an American citizen and only an American citizen, well, with that Freedom of Information Act, the blackvault.com's website, he's also on YouTube. What he's doing, and many people are doing, not many, but some are doing, are able to have some classified documents declassified later on. Sometimes it takes a year and a half, sometimes it takes 2 years for them to be more transparent about it. And what happens is they bring out the information of a certain case, and then you see these sheets of paper with very bad writing on it. You can hardly see what's written, and you see redacted lines of black lines continually being redacted, and you can't read the truth or find out, exactly what's going on. Yeah, that's another worry. Obviously, I'm careful for the strikes for me to mention it, but yeah, you did good to mention it. It could be spreading sickness. That was my first thought for sure. Especially China. Stay the hell away from here after what they did at the Wuhan lab. Dion, how's it going? I don't think they're that smart to shoot UFOs, those idiots. Exactly. So that's why there could be something um, that is not making sense. That's a fact. Yeah, I heard that one too. Half breed, inbred, as they all are. I saw one of them last summer. It was a metallic capsule, dark, dark siler with a black strip going through the middle. I've seen that before. No propulsion of any kind showing, but moving fast over my home. So, yeah, it's UFOs. Thanks again, Andromeda Native. It's UFOs that are in the sky that people are passing off as, false flag attacks. Yes, they are, His Highness. Thanks for being here, man. Never cared about all that royal crap. Dar S, same here. Same here. Never cared about it. Why now are they supposedly shoot down UFOs? Exactly. They never did before. German roots. Yes, that's exactly what they have, German roots. Jawohl. Elias in the house. This is absolutely unbelievable. Why is that not breaking news? A new declassified U.S. government report on UFO sightings by U.S. troops has revealed hundreds of new cases in the last month. And when you say hundreds of cases, if not thousands. Kansas, they recorded a sea of UFO lights, UAP lights that were there. Yes, exactly. Sakakobra Gotha is exactly the name of their family. It's exactly it. I'll say, like Charles said, they are the descendants of Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler. Gary's here. They were called the Battenbergs before they were in the UK. That rings a bell. Let's sever every branch and burn the roots. That's right. Yep. Yes, even the Queen had a handicapped sister that they hid. They left her in an orphanage all of her life. Elizabeth's sister. Apparently, Elizabeth's sister was the one that was supposed to be, but they changed that because of that. That's right, Dion. No reason whatsoever. Greg says, let's remember many UFOs are terrestrial from underwater islands, installations, etc. They are not all leaving. That's, yeah, you laugh, but it's well said. Some of the UFOs that are seen here in our airspace and around Earth, it's because they are from Earth. They're always here, right? And we catch them, whatever, going around Earth and stuff like that. You're absolutely right about that. So humans that have UFOs can exist. You could have aliens that have UFOs can exist. Is sadly mistaken. Trump isn't the enemy. Carolina Adventures. I didn't say Trump was the enemy. I love Trump. Do you want me to put on my Trump hat? I'm not kidding. You guys. Now it sounds stupid. I leave it nice high up too, so it can be really, make America great again. Oh, look at the numbers. 3, 2, 1. Oh. So what were you saying, Carolina? I never said Trump was an enemy. He does some mistakes, though. Definitely does some mistakes too. Maybe it's not China, but Russia. Yep, I say these two are teaming up. Absolutely. Royals drop Germanic ties, took name Windsor. That's 100% confirmed. I have all the family tree here from all the truth of that. They're an ancient Romanian family, Germanic, and it has nothing to do with English people. Windsors. They change it to the Windsors, and they live in England, so they obviously have an beautiful English accent. Without them, I know it was a bad English accent, but that's how it is. The real stats is in the house. She's the one that sent this beautiful gift. The real stats, just a little heads up. Was that you Sunday? And if it was, I'll be able to take note of that. I wasn't here. A 3-foot meteoroid lit up English Channel early UK time about 1 a.m. So see all this information coming out in different countries, and people are not, Here, that's a little better. Not have it so high up. You know why I have this hat on, guys? Not to piss off people that voted for Biden, not to discriminate or make fun of Americans. I saw what happened when Trump came in, even though he's not perfect. We all know that. He was for the people a lot more than Biden. So I'll say, like Alex Jones said, it's like if you vote conservative, it's like voting someone that shot himself twice. If you vote for the Democrats, well, it's like shooting yourself 100 times in the foot. So that's a bit of what they were saying. But is this hat going to attract other people to come to the channel? It's a dangerous hat. It's a hat that people put on and get beaten up. Apparently, it's a little odd. But people can freely walk around with Nazis and KKK shirts. Right. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. The real stats. You guys can check out her channel too. Julie has an awesome channel with her better half, Floyd, Gate Smasher Ura, that have a lot of videos in Florida about animals and a whole bunch of things. And of course, big supporter of the channel. And I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I wasn't supposed to come on. Hey, I was here for 2 hours. AKA Brandon Blount, the power of Swartz. Thank you. Tess Prince and Rothschild, if related, yeah. Lukewarm. He's bad. You want more Bruce Cesar? Smash the like button. Karen, I thank you so much. I choose to be chaotic good. That's a good one. Or I will spit you out. Okay. Don't want to push it too much. I wish the best for America. We all know I got a strike for talking about what happened with this elections and stuff, and I can't even talk about it. But what happened was illegal. So, ladies and gents, I can't thank you all enough for having stopped by the channel. Now I'm going to get off to go answer comments to everyone because I got some amazing comments. I hope am I at 100 comments yet on the last video? Are we at 100 comments yet? If not, I'll go and answer some comments. I wanted to come on to give you all some information about what's going on with the UFOs. And there's a lot going on right now where we're going to see a lot of changes. This has never happened before. There was never that many UFO reportings and sightings around the world. Honestly, like some of you say, it was always happening, but they hid that was happening, and they don't want it to come out to the public. Like a lot of you say, they're not ever going to bring that out to the public. So they went after Trump because they don't want him president. They don't want him admitting that everything was that. Hey, Bear Post, thank you so much. Trump's presser after shooting down UFO over Alaska. I wasn't going to let this object cause a fear among our country. It was the perfect shoot down. No one can do it better than the U.S. Thank you very much, Bear Post. Oh, really? Thank you, Rex. I'm sorry that happened, man. That's right. He's snoring. Biden is definitely snoring. Musk won't let anyone on who actually tells the truth. COBX arms. I'm getting that. That's I think exactly what's freaking happening. But why is he waking up all of a sudden? Or if he is, or is that a false flag? And he's saying, "Oh, I didn't know that my satellites were being used against." That was bullshit. I called him out when he did that. Bear Post, the stats, real stats. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions, you guys, helping this channel continue on. We had more people here today than I ever usually get on the live stream. So that means I'm going to have to live stream on Mondays more often. And of course, continue the videos. I mean, I can't thank you all enough. DARPA, another subject, big, great subject that I study on. Didn't even shave this morning, guys. I'm sorry. Ugh, that's hot now, cold now. Sorry. Have a great day, Frank Castle, Evelyn Saba. Thanks so much for coming by, you guys. Thanks, Karen Fitzpatrick. I appreciate that, Karen. Thanks for stopping by. It's like the what the fuck boom meme. Yeah. Ohio is a state. It absolutely is. It's a good one, too, with some good people there. I feel strongly this is prepping the narrative for a project. Yes, it could be, yeah, for Project BB, Project BB, Bluebeam, and some other things that are occurring. Maybe jealous that Jesus is saving souls and transforming hearts right now. I think you could be right about that one. We're not going to hide it. We are in a war of good and evil, right? Isn't that right? For real, a war between good and evil, and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, a couple of people were mentioning that. Maybe it was you that also mentioned it first. Projections exist. It could be that some of those are holographic images, but we know the balloon isn't because it was shot down. So, but geez, it really does get interesting, eh? Wow, I wish. Imagine the stress that I'd lose some weight there, eh? Yeah, they get caught. That's why I said that, you can't be lukewarm. They get caught. They do things only half well, or you can't be half good. If you're only half good, you're a bad person. You're either good or bad. Can't be both. Humans are lukewarm. Andromeda, to all the mods and everyone who come by here. Thanks, Stargazer. I thank you all for being here so much, honestly, guys. Toxic Borg in the house. Hey, Bruce chats after Chinese lanterns, the Chinese balloons. That's how it is. Chinese balloons, whether they're balloons or not, they still should not be flying over Canada or the US. And now China, is that, I don't know about that one. But again, we can't just turn around and say, oh, they're a bunch of liars. I don't trust China. CCP. I'm never talking about the people. When I name a country, say Russia did this, you'll never hear me say, oh, the Russians. You'll never hear me say the damn Americans or the damn Chinese, because it's the governments of those people that are corrupt. All the people that are in the military, they're there to have to save the country. They're there to make money. They're there to have a good retirement for their families. But the ones running the whole show, they're the bad ones. Not all of us. We're all the good ones. The elites don't fight each other. They only attack us. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Gary Granado, thanks, brother. I think that there really is a fight inside of the elite family. Like we need someone to stand up and go against Klaus Schwab. You will eat the bugs. What a moron. You eat your own bugs, you friggin' maggot. Can't stand the guy. Alien Bum, good morning, Bruce, and all from the northern New Hampshire. Thank you very much. So are we to believe there was aliens in those UFOs? Why didn't they retaliate? I think the shit has hit the planetary fan. I think you're absolutely right about that. Yes. It has hit the planetary fan 100%. Yeah. Yep. A lot of people are waking up now. We're going to see it. Like the attack on Turkey, whether it be HARP or natural weather, those are all things that are really, really possible. Yes, Karen, you're right about that one. The Kardashian is famous for being famous. That's right. It's all a big shit show they're doing, eh? They're all Satanists, every one of them, and they work for the government. They are the least free people. If not, you'd see plenty of videos of Kim Kardashian at home in her pool and having fun with the kids and stuff like that. No, you don't see them. You don't see her with the kids. You don't even see the kids with them, right? It's an indoctrination. All these satanic worshipers that are getting caught with, by the way. But I'm a guy who deals with a lot of energy, and I've had a lot of alien encounters. Whether people believe it or not, I don't linger on trying to expose it because it can be a truth or a lie. But the ones, those of you that have really had life-changing spiritual encounters, I've always called it spiritual. Never assumed that there were aliens. And a long time ago, when I started this research, somebody says, hey, Bruce, that you said you saw your dad and there was spirits there. What if there were aliens? And I never thought of that. I had never thought of that. I had not associated the aliens with the spirits. Now, obviously, that was a long time ago. And as we get older, spirits, demons, aliens, it could all just be different, same field, different objects, right? Different beings, same field. Paranormal researchers and ufologists, I believe it's two different branches in the same field. We're researching the same thing, researching ghosts and spirits in the sky, or UAPs, or you're in a castle and you're documenting research on paranormal here on Earth, like on the ground. Some people do see lights. It's not much of a difference, I find. Yeah, I get it. Some of them do good work. Some of them have to, because that's what attracts people, Eric, to support these people. So yeah, they do lots of bad things on one side, but then they go do these good things on one side. That I'm not going to take it away from them. Of course, when they do something good. Absolutely. Aliens surveying Earth to see if they can breathe. See that there for me, Kermit. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. I believe that. I think that's absolutely true. And you're probably gone by now. It's 8:42. You wrote that. I am going to have to get off. But you're absolutely right about them analyzing our atmosphere. And I believe they could also be doing it from Zeta Reticuli star system or wherever they are, the binary star system, Titan, Pluto, who knows? They can send a light to see. I believe that those lights, the UAPs that we're seeing, if not adversarial foreign countries, could possibly be a communication or surveillance system of an alien race. 33 to 36 intelligent beings live in our galaxy. Why did I hear this on the Weather Channel? Why would the Weather Channel pause before talking about the weather to tell me, my weatherman, that there are 33 to 36 different civilizations in our galaxy right over us? There's no up or down in space, right? But it's there. Why are they talking about that if no contact has ever been made? Why would they say that there's many intelligent beings? Because that's what scientists are doing, and with the tax-paying dollars of the people of America and Canada, France, UK, all around the world, they're doing dark secret projects, and they're going out further out to analyze what the civilizations are doing, looking for gold and silver on meteors and asteroids. They're freaks. That's all they want. Instead of developing full intelligent beings here as us, making us a smarter group of people to get along with. And I'm not talking about making robots with us, because in a couple of years that's what we could be looking like, right? Because they're manipulating us with the Neuralink, with the chips they want to put in us. At one point, we are going to be connected with a computer. As a matter of fact, the creation of a computer, I believe, was based on the human body. The same thing. You have the veins that sends the blood, which is just like the data that's being sent on a computer. There's no difference with my body and with the computer, right? You have the storage, the brain, the processing, everything leading us up to being droids or robots or half human, right? Or hybrids. That's what they're doing. Manipulating the air, so our DNA, there's nanoparticles, and I can't talk anymore. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Eyes wide open. Thanks for being here. Freemasons do not fight among themselves. Their plans are in constant action through several generations. Yes, but Satanists are cutthroats, and Satanists are there to be the highest rulers, to be the ones that are above others. So a Satanist will cut the throat of another Satanist because the goal of a Satanist is to become the best, to become the highest one, most knowledgeable one, right? And the Freemasons, I do believe they fight amongst themselves, depending on, what the subject is. I really believe that there's a disagreement inside of the elites on wanting to go ahead with what's going on right now. They're going to be so many people getting killed and a whole bunch of different changes. It's just psychotic what's going on. Tricardo, love the name. If they did come down, my heart wouldn't fail. Same here. I'm not stressed out at all. Tracy, thank you so much for that. I think Kanye is, but crazy as hell. Yes, you're absolutely right. Our friend Ye, not a very smart guy, turning around saying, well, we're being a little harsh on the Nazis. What a stupid ass. Freaking moron. ET's looking for intelligent life on Earth. Won't take them long to suss out the answer. They're going to land here and they're going to say, oh, guys, these humans are really dumb. That's how it is. Well, I'm starting to cough here, and I have been on for about 2 hours, and I'm sorry for. Thank you, Viefovni, Eric. Another good channel there. Thank you very much, man. George Klaus, thanks for being here. Baked Bean, Jay, thanks you guys. Queen Regina Palmer, thank you very much. Hello.
Marco Polo, again, thanks. I have a theory on nukes, and not only does it affect our dimension, but their dimension. You're a smart guy, Marco. I believe exactly what you just said there. 100%. They're more involved. Their dimension is more intertwined with ours than we think, than most people think. I see the universe as a bowl of spaghetti, like a bunch of noodles, and the noodles are all the portals and dimensions and wormholes. Even though wormholes are still a theory, has not been proven yet. But leading up to that, obviously there's a possibility of that. Universe is like several bowls of spaghetti, one over the other. It could be round or a square platter, who cares? Noodles jumbled up over each other. Add water in that, the noodles are all floating amongst each other, and intertwining. And that's how I believe the aliens can cross an entire universe or galaxy and without having to actually do the distance, right? I say this all the time. Bob Lazar explains the paper theory of how UFOs can travel through the universe and in a flash of an instant. The Zeta Reticuli star system here, and here you have Earth. Well, Earth, they're going to bend time, and the 2 points are going to meet on the bottom. So all they have to do to cross the whole universe is to shoot forward, boop, and they're there. So traveling through time would be boop, boop, back and forth there. It wouldn't be the long distance that they have to travel. Whether that be true or not, I don't know, but it remains something that's very, very interesting. Guys and gals, Rex Steele. Also, I missed a lot of people. I know it. Karen, thanks again for the awesome comments, guys. Steph, the Army vet. Fletch. Dyslexic historians will write what World War III started by a baboon. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe a balloon, right? I'll tell you how World War III is going to start. It won't be by a baboon. It'll be by a baboom. That's how it's going to start. It does, Alpha New Blade. It needs to be checked. And I believe that they're keeping us, they're on their toes watching us. They don't want nuclear weapons, and the nuclear weapons are coming. David Donlin, thanks for being here, brother. Hey, anybody want to fly a balloon with me? I thought of it. And you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to send up my alien with a balloon, just hanging with a balloon with a briefcase. I don't know why I want to do that. I just want to do that. Like Mary Poppins with the umbrella, maybe. Literally a weather balloon and stick the alien on it and have it drift off somewhere. Just see someone outside at night. Something falls in his tree. What the hell is that? Alien on a balloon. Wouldn't that be so funny? Guys and gals, I'm going to keep my eyes open, my ears open, and I'll be blaring it out to you all if I hear more information about some more UFOs that are being seen around the world. We stream on Wednesdays at 5 p.m., which I'm about to change the time. I want to thank you all for having taken the time to come by the live stream, guys. I got a lot more people this morning than I usually get on the stream, and I'm really happy for that because I'm really trying to push this channel. There's lots of videos I want a lot of people to be able to see. Carrie Lee, thanks for being here. Don't be insulted, guys, if I did not reply to you, but there's too many people here. I get over 2,000 comments in the feed, so going to shoot at everything now. Their admitted UAPs are real to try and prove that they are not from out of this world, in my opinion. Well said, Carrie Lee. Well said. And hang tight. We're going to see a lot of new things in the sky. Nobody will be able to know anything. If we see a bunch of pink triangles flying around the sky, nobody's going to know what they are, right? No one's going to have any clue. And we're going to come down to saying the same thing. Oh, it's a false flag. Oh, it's this. And oh, it's that. If you're open-minded, you'll be able to know exactly what's coming. Kebsta, if nothing to do with UFO, it's nothing to do with UFO. Stop with this illusion. Oh, don't feel so offended. Come on. You don't believe in UFOs, my friend? Listen, you're not, my friend. In the news, they said it was a fucking UFO. So it is a UFO. Do you know what a UFO is? It's not a little green man. Are you in grade 6? UFOs are unidentified flying objects. Watch this. What was that? You don't know. Well, it was a flying object. That's how it is. I love the ones that get upset or offended when people believe in certain things. You guys are my energy. Kepsa. That's right, Baked Bean. They are not all visible. Some are seen just with a UFO camera. Hey, Cindy, I love you for it so much, you guys. I thank you so much. Andromeda, again, thanks again, you guys. It can be Alpha New Blade. It can be a full-blown invasion. And the false flag is that they're saying it's not, right? That could be also true. The atmosphere is changing, our planet getting ready for rebirth. It will be devastating for every soul. That, Aaron C., you're right about that. How can they shoot down, says Daydream. Thanks for being here. Shoot them down. Aren't they too fast? That is what I hear of UFOs. So see, that's the thing. Like the Pentagon said, was the only part of truth that I believed in the Pentagon, guys, is when they said, no, they didn't say Bruce because they didn't talk to me. UFOs, they saw my work though. UFOs cannot be characterized all as the same because there's different sightings. They come from different areas. Some can come from Earth. Some can come from an unknown area outside in space. So absolutely. Yeah, it did. Last year, actually, they did that. And then they were even saying that there was no danger. They're dumping that right back into the friggin' ocean. If it wouldn't have been for the people in Fukushima that lost their lives for saving the reactor core and having turned it off, the explosions that happened there, they saved the world. Those people that were there, it would have been catastrophic for the entire world if they wouldn't have done what they did. And a lot of people died there. Just getting off here, but I do want to. It's always a problem for me not being able to see everybody that comes here, and I wish I could. Nikki, thanks for being here. Jog score. Nope. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Thanks again, Margaret. Number 1, start a war. Debt would be collateral. Damage. Or number 2, a test for the alien agenda. That's right. Right before the money system goes down. I mean, look at the silver. Look at the gold. Silver just dropped 10, 20 bucks here. Got to watch the markets of the shit going up and down. All his officials don't have true power. We have abused this entire earth. Yep. That balloon, says Queen Regina Palmer, thanks for being here, could not have come from China across ocean and land unnoticed. Too many eyes would have noticed that. Where's our intel? And that's the problem. There is nobody's speaking up. So those are little things in the little signs of a pattern that doesn't make any sense. Russian TR-4, yeah. Advanced cloaking technology, definitely a possibility. They have it. If they have it, Steph, the Army vet, it's because they're going to use it. Ozzy Mac, how's it going? I love this feeling. Call it, but instinct. That's right. That there's more to the apple than meets the eye. I absolutely agree with you. Distraction is favored here as the government, is making us look up, then down. That's right. They're controlling you. Then stand up, then sit down. Alpha says, Turkey in the area is where the first called Christians. That's interesting. Christians are also being attacked, unfortunately. Mr. Frederick Santorelli, je suis juste de passage, j'ai vu ton direct, alors je passe dire un petit coucou, bonne fin de journée. Merci beaucoup, mon ami Frederick Santorelli. Thank you so much, brother. Daria says, I was seeing so much in the sky last night. I saw a long, white, shiny streak in the west sky. I tried to take a picture of it. I couldn't get my phone. out fast enough, it disappeared. Happened to me this morning. I'm gonna have to get off my throat. This morning I saw a white balloon-shaped object in the sky, and the chemtrails, the bad, evil chemtrails, is the reason why these effing objects are hiding. They're going along into the smoke and clouds and stuff. So be looking around that. This is a reconnaissance on the military basis. You can absolutely see, like they said, a preemptive dry run for an EMP attack, an electromagnetic pulse attack, would be devastating. Got both the sun that could be doing that too. So, yep. Yeah, I had heard that too. Hey, it's so interesting, eh? Notaz knows other worlds are taking action with our dirty planet. I made a short video for Turkey. Hey, you guys, listen, those of you who have family in Turkey or that know people from Turkey or that were from Turkey and that are here now in the States or wherever you are, my heart goes out to you for the families that are there, that have had a lot of problems, many deaths, and many thousands of buildings that are down. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all together, and we should really be interacting with each other and supporting each other. One love, one power to the people on this earth. Don't forget, the elites are a lot less than us. So, guys, I am off. Dick and Roscoe show, 3 sightings in Wellington, Colorado. Thank you so much for letting me know that this morning. All fast walkers, and they are still appearing. Great show. Why are there so many? Wow. That is so interesting. Yes, Nikki, they want to hide it for Nord Stream, but they're not going to be able to. That's the worst of it. Kepta sounds like a little crybaby. Let's get rid of him or her. You're at a party and they are handing out weaponized hallucinogens. Yeah. That's what they're doing to us. Thank you so much, Alien Bump. Guys, I love you so much. Montana has missile strike base with silos. Yes, and that's where the object was stationary, Steph, the Army vet. That's where it was filmed being stationary. They're documenting, like some of you said, a reconnaissance run, a dry run, a preemptive attack in the near future. They don't accept that the U.S. is what's going on. Russia's part of this, I'm sure. Thanks again, Alien Bump. I'm off, you guys. I thank you so much for the generous contributions, for all the amazing support and help that you all gave to this channel. Julie, the Real Stats, and everyone, thank you so much, you guys. Andromeda, Peter, everyone who's here. If you're here, you're contributing to the channel. Karen, I really appreciate your energy. I love you so much. I hope to see you all and interact with you all in interact with you all in the community sections of the videos. Please take the time to watch the last video. When I post sun videos here, I promise it's only when the sun's very aggressive. I'm not just going to post a sun video, watching it for 20 minutes, just going by. My clips are very short of the sun. It's 30 seconds. I pan over and show a part, then I pan over and show a part. I promise you they're not boring. And leave me a comment at the same time to encourage me. So I hope you all don't mind that I came on this morning. Thanks for the amazing feedback to the new people that came to the channel. If you take the time to subscribe to the channel, I thank you very much, because it's not something that happens very often. Keep your eyes open in the sky, and keep your eyes open for some more spontaneous live streams. I'll be doing some tests throughout the week. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. That's not what I want to do. I want to end broadcast. There we go. Love you guys. Thanks again to all new contributors. And if you're here, you're definitely contributing to the channel. Leave a comment, watch a video. It's very helpful to the creators, and they can keep doing their channels. I do this 100% full time. It's because of you all that I'm still here. Bye for now, guys.